Police Chief Chester Logan spoke briefly during the news conference today about what led up to this shooting.
Well, the suspect in the homicide fired shots at the officers who returned fire. 2 officers were shot. The suspect was fatally wounded.
7 Action News reporter Cheryl Choden is standing by live at the scene of that shooting today. And Cheryl, you were the first one to arrive on the scene. What new information can you tell us about tonight?
Well, Stephen, this was an active scene until literally 5 minutes ago. Police are telling us there was a shootout here on Linwood. They say the suspect fired from inside his car, and they say the suspect died inside his car.
It sounded like a war.
What happened on Linwood near Hooker Street late today had the people who live nearby running to their windows and then making sure their family members were okay. They say it was like a scene out of a movie. How many gunshots do you think you heard?
Oh, uncountable.
Really?
Uncountable.
And what was going through your mind when you heard that?
Where are my children?
Police sources tell 7 Action News members of an ATF DPD task force were following a suspect in a recent homicide. They got close, and the suspect opened fire at close range from inside his car, according to sources, hitting both officers. In the exchange of gunfire, the shooter was hit and died at the scene. That young man's family raced to the scene, and a woman who said she was the mom paced the area, talking to police, clearly distraught. Detroit Police, Michigan State Police, and evidence technicians spent hours looking for evidence, doing their jobs while, of course, devastated by what happened here on Linwood. Now, investigators say the suspects they were following were involved in a homicide at a motel on McNichols late last month. In that car they were following were 2 suspects. Of course, the one opened fire, and he is dead tonight. The other suspect, we're told, did run, but he is in custody tonight. Reporting live on the city's west side, I'm Cheryl Choden, 7 Action News.
All right, Cheryl, thank you for the live report. We're going to head out now to 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell at Detroit's 10th precinct, where officers are coming together for the families. Kim, what's happening there?
We have witnessed an outpouring of support when word got out that 2 men had been shot in the line of duty, working to protect and serve. The community responded. First, there were those at home who just started praying. I've heard from them online talking about how they just wanted to send their spiritual wishes to these officers and their families. Then there is the extended law enforcement community. Just one example, Michigan State Police. When this happened, they raced about 90 miles to help get the wife of one of the wounded policemen to her husband's bedside. His injuries severe, and they wanted to get her there as fast as possible. Then there are members of the Detroit Chaplain Corps there now at police precincts across the city, working with those who worked with these officers and those who are just worried about their well-being.
It's hard, and we are praying for them, and we have to stay spiritual.
And I just want to let them know that they're not out here alone. We need all the spiritual and moral support that we can get to help lift the morale for the city and for the families, because they risk their lives every day for us while we are sleeping.
I've spoken to many police officers tonight. They are not going on camera out of respect for the situation, just waiting to see how their fellow officers do, praying for the best. Definitely a very tough night, but definitely everyone is coming together, offering support to the family of these policemen wounded in the line of duty. Reporting live in Detroit, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.